Hey guys, what's up? And welcome to a Brothers to the End gameplay commentary on Gears of War 3. And we actually played this on Dry Dock, and it went like score-wise really well, but it wasn't that great a game, and I'll tell you why. And this is kind of why I want to do this topic for you today, and it's what I'm going to base the commentary around. And it's Brothers to the End itself as a playlist. Now, I actually really enjoy playing this game, and it's one of these games that you can play with a friend and it becomes really fun. You can try hard on it or you can just mess around, but it's one of those games that just seem to be really good playing with a friend. What I wouldn't advise is playing this game without a friend, because without a friend you tend to end up with a player that just isn't on your wavelength and you end up getting dicked anyway. So it's really a game type for when you've got two people on and you want to play, which is kind of obvious. But what is, wrong with this game type is, well, there's a few things wrong with this game type, and I'll actually come to that in a bit. But I talked to you a bit about what I like about this game type. So I like playing it with friends. It's cool to play with a friend. It reminds me kind of like Wingman, but you can play it slower, or you can play it more like an old 2v2 scrim off Gears 1, but with respawns. And I just find it really fun, and I think this has definitely been on for a long time, and I'm not sure whether they're planning on making it a permanent playlist. I'd definitely like to see it as a permanent playlist, but before they do make it a permanent playlist, I definitely think they need to tweak it a little bit. Now, as you can see on my screen now, on maps like Dry Dock, it's all about pushing to get the high ground. So on this, you can push the high ground and then just watch them spawn or whatever on the 2v2. And that's kind of the same for any respawn game type. If you get your whole team up to the top and then just sit on the top, that's fine. But on this particular one, we came down and the spawns weren't flipping. So that meant that the enemy team were just getting stuck here, and the problem is we can't let them out, because if we let them out, then they get the high ground and then they can do exactly the same thing to us. And we, us doing this to them isn't really showing skill. It's not really showing that we're better players than them. It's not even a fun thing for us to do. I don't even think we die once in this whole match, to be honest, because we push quite aggressive at the start, and then we just got them in this spawn trap. And it kind of ruins the game a bit, the spawns here, because the game completely just seems too reluctant to change the spawns in this particular round, too reluctant to switch around. Because if they just switched the spawns around, it would have meant you could fight for top like every time, and it wouldn't matter so much if you win the first battle. But it's not just this map, there's other maps I know on Clock Tower. I've been spawn camped a lot on that, and I think these people that we played with actually got quite upset. I came into game chat, we apologised, and one of the people took it upon himself, even after I apologised, to send me a message. I won't put it out there, but it was a bit of a unnecessary message. But oh well, I can tell why people get frustrated. But I just thought I'd quickly bring this up to you guys, and hopefully they will bring it and make it permanent. But they'll just sort out these spawn camping issues, because it's happened to me a lot, and obviously you get ridiculous gameplays like this that I just feel are undeserved. But anyway guys, hope you enjoyed the commentary, just a little one. Thank you very much and good night.